2002 on an O2 Alpina B10 V8S, 4.8 litre V8 automatic gearbox. This is the S model, so it makes it a little bit more rarer, a little bit more sought after than the normal B10 Alpinas. This is the S, so it's the V8S 4.8 litre. This one in silver. What a gorgeous looking car. Bodyweight wise, we'll start off the bonnet, work our way around this Alpina onto the interior, and then we're going to go for a coloured engine startup. Lovely and straight up the bonnet. I've got no complaints. It's all one shade of silver. No heavy scratching, no big dings or dents. It's what you'd expect a car of this mark to sort of be in the same condition as you'd expect, really. A few tiny little stone chips across the front edge above the headlight there. That's all I can really complain about across that bonnet. Headlights are crystal clear, no moisture, no cracks. Bumper corners lovely and tidy on the corner there, no big scuffs or scrapes. Two very small bits of lacquer peel, very, very small. With it being silver, you don't really notice it. A little bit there as well. No big scuffs or scrapes on the bumper corner. As we come across the front, a few little stone chips, but that's all to complain about. Right hand side's lovely again, crystal clear on the headlight. No scuffs or scrapes on the bumper corner there. A few little stone chips, but that is all. As we work our way down the right hand side of the car and around the front wing, no corrosion coming through. Lovely and tidy, no rust, no dings, no dents. A few little stone chips here and there, and that is all again. A few little stone chips, that's it. Unmarked wheel with a Michelin on there on the right hand side front. Lovely, lovely Alpina wheels, just finishing the car off perfectly. Up onto the roof before we make it back down the driver's side there. Lovely and tidy across the roof, no corrosion around the sunroof. A few little stone chips across the front there, but that is all to complain about once again across the roof. Lovely and shiny in the paint side of things. The odd light surface scratch where it's been washed, but that is it. All the trim is nice and tidy around the windows. No corrosion on here. The wing mirror cap is uncracked. The wing mirror is a little bit delaminated, but it is uncracked on the cap there. Down that right-hand side door, no complaints, no chips out the back edge of the door there. Lovely and tidy across the lower half section. The odd little stone chip here and there. Nice and tidy around the handle as well. As we come down the right-hand side onto the rear door, again, no dings, no dents, the odd little stone chip. I've got a couple of little stone chips on this door, but no scratching around the handle and no big chunks out the back edge of the door. Little stone chip on the corner there. Lovely and tidy down the lower half as well. As we come around the rear arch, we've got a very, very small amount of rust just opening up there. A tiny, tiny amount. So that's the right-hand side rear arch. Again, not noticeable with it being silver. One pace back. Your nose is touching the car to see that. Another unmarked wheel there. Unmarked alloy with a Michelin on as well. Really, really lovely alloys those. No heavy scratching or chips around the fuel filler cap as we come down that lovely straight rear quarter. All one shade of silver as well. Onto the rear bumper corner there. No complaints again. No corrosion in the seams there. Lovely and fresh all the way around that bumper. As we go around the left hand side again, no dings, no dents, no heavy scratching at all there. No heavy scratching where things get put in the boot. Rear lights are crystal clear again on both sides around the barges. No corrosion. All lovely and tidy across the boot lid there. A few tiny little bits underneath the barge itself. And a tiny bit there on the left hand side of the boot aperture. Up onto the boot with a little spoiler there. No lacquer peel on that at all. Lovely and flat on the paint side of things across that whole boot lid. The odd light surface scratch where it's been washed, and that is all. Working our way down the left hand side. Again, I'm just going to shut that door there. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, I've locked it, that's why. Give us 2 seconds, bear with me 2 seconds here. Pop it open on the key. That's me not closing the door properly there. If you bear with us 2 seconds, I'm just gonna... I've sort of half closed it so it doesn't like it. Right, there we go, fixing this issue mid-video. See, nothing's edited here, it is what it is, humans make mistakes. Right. Back down this lovely left-hand side rear quarter and around the arch. No complaints there, no rust coming through anywhere. I doubt you'll find a straighter one than that. Lovely and tidy down that whole rear quarter. Again, another unmarked wheel with the Michelin tyre. As you come down the lower section there, lovely and tidy on the bottom half of the doors. No chips, no dings, no dents around the handles. No complaints at all on that passenger rear door. Working forward onto the passenger front door, and again, straight as you're going to find on the edges of the door. No scratches around there. No chips out the front at all there. Lovely and fresh and silver. No cracks in the wing mirror cap either. And onto the front wing there. And around the wing, once again, no complaints around that wing. Loving straight down that whole left-hand side. We've got 4 Michelins all the way around, so it's sort of, you know the ownership when you're on Michelin premium brand tyres. Lovely level, that one. Onto the interior now. Condition sort of throughout is the same. It's the same standard as you go onto the door card there with the memory electric seat. No complaints on the door card, no rips, no tears, no real wear, and no lack appeal to the wood. Not too much wear at all to the grab handle. All the window switches are still nice and bright with no scratching to the plastic. Your correct mats there with the Alpina and the door checks. Lovely and fresh down the seat. No complaints on the seat there. It's the right amount of wear, perfect amount of wear that. It's not brand new, but it's not worn at all. It's lovely and fresh. A little bit of discoloration in the centre sections on the piping. No rips, no tears. Lovely and fresh, nice and hard when you sit on it as well. You're not sitting on the floor. Nice, correct Alpina mat set. Lovely and tidy across the dashboard. All nice and standard down the centre console with no real wear to the buttons there. No aftermarket head unit, all lovely and standard there. You've got your Alpina clocks, all nice and clear, easy to read with the Alpina wheel. No complaints on the Alpina wheel there. A little bit of wear, but the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. Headlighting is unmarked. Into the rear now. This is driver's rear. Again, unmarked on the door card there. And minimal wear to those rear seats. No, not seen many bums in their life, those rear seats. Lovely and tidy in there. No complaints at all with that. Headlighting's crystal clear from the right hand side rear. Into the boot now, which I've probably locked, which I have. Open this boot up here, that way. Into the boot now, lovely and tidy in there. You've got your DVD player there. Lovely and clean in the boot carpet. Lift that up and you'll see we've got the 5th matching Alpina spare wheel. Unmarked as well. Looks like it's never seen the road, that. Lovely and tidy on that section there. Drop the boot back down. And I'm just going to make sure I've left the car open, otherwise we'll be having another nightmare mid video there. There we go, I've opened it. Onto the left hand side rear. No complaints on the door card again. And the rear seats, again, minimal wear at all to the rear bench seat from the left hand side. Lovely place to be, that. Onto the left hand side front, that's the passenger front door. Again, lovely and tidy on the door card. The seat itself heated again. Memory, I don't think they are heated. They are heated electric. All lovely and tidy down the bolster there. No rips, no tears. Minimal wear once again to that passenger front seat. Lovely and tidy in there. We're going to pop round and open the engine bay and have a look at this 4.8 litre V8 engine. The V8 motor. Let's have a good look at this here. There you have it. Famous Alpina V8 there. Lovely and tidy in there. No complaints at all. Nice and clean. I'm going to fire it into life here. Stick the key in the ignition. And away we go. Firing straight into life. No hesitation at all from that V8 engine. Ticking over lovely and happy. Quite a rare thing now these days, these Alpinas, especially with being the S model. There you have it, the 2002 on an 02 Alpina B10 V8S in silver. What a proper car that one is.